Hello everyone, Deacon here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 vital attributes that are necessary to have a healthy relationship. First, I would like to thank my father-in-law, Dr. Allen, for being the inspiration behind this list, and I also want to thank everyone else who helped contribute and in building this list, providing input and wisdom on what you felt were the most important attributes to having a healthy relationship. Now, before I begin this attributes list, as an individual, first you have to love yourself and be comfortable in your own skin. Because in doing so, you'll be able to apply these attributes to your relationship in an effective and efficient way. So in that way, not only are you benefiting yourself, but you're also able to benefit the other person you're in a relationship with as well. The purpose of this video is to share the 4 most common attributes that I've received when I asked people what they felt contributed to having a healthy relationship. Let us begin. Number 4, friendship. Friendship in a relationship is important because not only have you taken the time to learn a person's likes and dislikes, but this is also someone that you respect, that you know that you'll laugh at each other's jokes, that you enjoy each other's company, that not only that you love this person, but you genuinely like this person as well. And because of that, whenever you're going through certain things or whenever you're pursuing a new endeavor, you know that they'll have your best interest at heart. But you also know that when you're going off track and you're doing something wrong, they'll be honest with you and telling you the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Because the main purpose is they want to see you succeed in life, and you want to see them succeed as well. And because you're like-minded, this is that individual that when you're riding in the car with them singing these crazy songs, that you know that you can be loose, you can be open, and you can be free, and being yourself around this person, and that they can be themselves around you as well. Because it always helps to have that individual that you can confide in, and that you know that no matter what you're going through, they're going to be with you through ups and downs, thick and thin, and that you will do the same for them as well, and that you will just continue to enjoy to help make life that much more enjoyable. All right, on to number 3, commitment. Commitment is important in a healthy relationship because as well as there are highs in a relationship, there will also be lows. There will be times where everything feels like it's going great, but then there are going to be times where it feels like things are kind of dry. Because there will be times in your relationship where you feel like you may be giving more and they're not giving as much, or vice versa. But because you're committed in this relationship, you're going to be constantly working together to see, hey, what can we do to continue to grow together, to continue to learn from one another, and to know that in the back of your mind, that no matter what happens, we are here for each other because we genuinely love and care for one another. How it benefited me in my own marriage. When me and my wife got married, we already said that divorce was not an option. So anytime that we weren't seeing eye to eye on something, it forced us to find solutions to make this thing work. So when I found myself mad or upset at my wife, I would find myself more upset that I was mad at her than the actual reason why I was upset in the first place. Because mind you, I'm mad at my best friend, and I don't like being mad at my best friend. So it made me figure out, made us, I should say, figure out a solution to move forward, which leads into my next attribute. Attribute number 2, communication. Communication in a relationship is very important, and everybody I talk to and everybody I interview all stress the importance of communication in a relationship. Communication in a relationship is important because no matter how big or how small the situation may be, you're always aware of what the other person's thinking, what they're feeling, or what other endeavor they may want to go into, and vice versa. That when you're constantly communicating, you're never left in the dark of what expectations are for your relationship and whether you want to move next, whatever you want to pursue next, whether it may be marriage, whether you're talking about kids, whether you're talking about finances, or something even as simple as where you want to go out to eat that night or a vacation you want to take. Communications is important because we can't read each other's minds. And because we can't read each other's mind, you have to verbally say whatever's going through your mind. Now you may say to yourself, well, I've been spending this much time with this person. They should know me by now. They should know what I'm thinking. Yeah, in a lot of cases they should. But it's always good to say what you're thinking because at any given moment, you could be thinking something completely different or outside of the box of what you typically do. And plus, you have to understand, people change. So in order to know or to have that person move with you in this change, you have to communicate with them what's going on. And also, you're never blindsided or caught off guard when new situations arise. Also, one trick that I've learned when you've seen people who've been together for a long time, including myself, I noticed in my own marriage, is that when people who've been together for so long, not only do they know how to finish each other's sentences, but they know which sentences not to finish. Without this next attribute, none of the other attributes will really matter. So without further ado, my number one most important attribute to have in a healthy relationship is trust. Without trust, you don't have anything. And without trust, even those three other attributes that I mentioned before, they cannot work efficiently or effectively if you do not trust the person. One saying that I've come up with, that is the foundation of why I put this list in the order I put it in, is how many true friends would you commit your time and energy believing anything they had to communicate if you did not trust them? Trust is very important in a relationship because even though they could be telling you the truth, you won't believe them because you don't trust them. And because you don't trust them, you're not going to commit your time and energy doing the selfless acts for this other individual. And that because you don't trust them, you're not going to want to be friends with this individual. Without trust, it's impossible to have a healthy relationship on any level, whether it's in a marriage, parenting, siblings, family members, or friends. In closing, I hope this video has been beneficial to you and that it'll help you in any future relationships you may get into or even in your current relationship that you have right now. More words of wisdom that was shared with me was one, that both parties have to agree that these attributes are important. And two, even if one out of the four attributes are missing, it's hard to build a strong foundation for a healthy relationship. Hopefully this video has been a blessing to you. Feel free to leave comments in the comment section below because I learn from wisdom and insight from other people. So you may have some other attributes that you want to add and build on top of this list. And once again, hope you enjoyed and God bless.